Do you ever open a piece of music and think, what are all those squiggly lines? Well, you're in luck because today we're going to be looking at setting your piece up for success, and we're going to be exploring step number 5. Well, hello and welcome. I am Monta Monique, founder and creator of Move Over Mozart, the only place where you can learn music how you want, where you want, and when you want. It doesn't matter what kind of learner you are, whether you are a youthful learner or a mature learner, Move Over Mozart has everything to get you started in the right musical direction. Now, like I said earlier, if you're new to piano, it doesn't matter if you are someone who's coming back to music after a long time. Just because you love it, there's something at Move Over Mozart for everyone. Now, today we're going to be looking at one of the steps in setting up your piece for success, and I will leave a free downloadable link for you to download this to follow along with me in this lesson. Now, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell because there are lessons every week and you definitely don't want to miss your lesson. At any point in this lesson, if you have a question or feel confused, you can leave me a question or a comment in the comment section below. And don't forget, you can also DM me over on Instagram at #MoveOverMozart. Now, what is setting your piece up for success? Well, it's a 10-step process, and today we're going to be looking specifically at one of those steps. And the step we're looking at today is step number 5, and we're going to mark the rest. So if you're completely new to music, you might be asking, well, what are rests in music? Well, that's a good question. And a rest indicates the absence of a sound. But here's another question. What does the rest tell us? Well, the rest tells us how long the silence should last. Now, for example, we're going to be looking at a piece called The Lively Boy. And in this piece, there are quite a few rests, but I think you're going to find this very helpful. Now, just to remind you, next week, we're going to be looking at step number 6, marking the terms and signs. So you definitely won't want to miss that lesson. Now, let's jump back over and see, what do the rests look like in The Lively Boy? So if you're just joining me, we are looking at step number 5 in setting your piece up for success. And this step is locating and finding all of the rests. Now, there are several different types of rests, but in this particular piece, we're looking for the quarter rest. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a pencil here. Now you can use any color pencil you want. And since it says Lively Boy, I think I'm going to choose a nice bright red. Okay, so let's see. Let's begin with measure 1. And if you see a rest, I want you to circle it with me. Again, you can use any color that you like. It can be a regular pencil, a colored pencil. Sometimes I like to use colored pencils because when I'm practicing, it helps me make sure that I don't play through the rest, which is really important. So we've circled our first 2 rests. And then in measure 4, we have another rest. Moving down to measure 5, we have a rest in our left hand and another rest in our left hand. And in the final measure, we have a rest in our right hand. Now, I know this is a really simple example, but what I want to teach you and share with you is that the more attention you can give and the more detail that you put in your music, it will not only help you to achieve your musical goals, but it will make your daily practice easier because you have laid out all of the details that need to go into your music. So, now, for the next lesson, we're going to be looking at step number 6, so stay tuned. So, you've just completed your lesson, and I want to tell you, a job well done. Learning a new instrument is not easy. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And if you'd like to share your music with me, that would be most exciting. All right, we'll see you at your next lesson.